Hey there, this is Damien Martinez with Fathom Realty. I thank you so much for taking a few minutes out of your busy schedule to take a look at this buyer's presentation. And basically, what is a buyer's presentation? All I'm simply doing is explaining to you for the next 2 to 3 minutes what I as a realtor can do for you in helping you buy your next home, and why you want to use someone like myself, especially with our company Fathom Realty. We're an Inc. 500 company for 4 years in a row. We're growing tremendously all throughout the US because we're really people are really understanding that anyone could be a realtor, but it really takes someone that has expertise and knowledge and the skill set to protect you as a buyer. And a lot of the things that a lot of people might not know, but what sets us apart, sets me apart as your future realtor, is knowing the contract. When you know the contract in and out, and you're always getting updated by real estate attorneys every month, every 2 months about little changes of what you need to do to protect your buyer, it puts you in a great position, especially in buying your first home. If you're a first-time home buyer or buying a new home, you're going to sell the one that you're living in now, but maybe you've had it for 5 or 10 years. The contracts have changed. So if you're not up to date on the contract changes, then any slight little error that someone could put into the contract could potentially put your escrow deposit into forfeit, into cancellation, and it's a scary deal. And so there's 3 things you want to look out for, especially when you're choosing a realtor. And obviously you're here watching this video, so I'm more than thrilled to help you in the home buying process. But number 1 is knowing the area. Every area is different, especially in Palm Beach County. If you're looking at being more in the coastal community, there's certain communities there. If you want to go into a townhome or a condo, you want to stay in a certain price range, a certain HOAs, or you don't want HOA. All those little factors and variables matter big. We just had a client recently that we were looking all throughout the county because they just wanted specifically about 2 bedrooms, 1 or 2 baths, but they wanted a pool. And can you believe, in all Palm Beach County, based on their price range, there was only about a dozen homes found. So me being their expert, their realtor, I went online, couldn't really find it, but I found this potential listing that was for sale, a little higher than that was in their range. But because we were able to work with the numbers and work with our preferred lender, we got them right in the ballpark of what they needed to pay, and we got a contract in under like 3 days. So it was awesome. They're super ecstatic, and so that just goes to show that it's about taking the extra step and making sure like what you're wanting is included in that home. Now, there's always a little give and take. Some people are like, I'm okay if I don't have a yard, but I really want this. And these people were, from up north, so, they got their home with their pool. Congratulations on that. And so, whatever that is for you, maybe you're looking for a single family home. Maybe you're like, I don't want to deal with HOAs. I hate HOAs. Maybe you're like, I want to live in a golf community. Whatever the case is, we can narrow that down for you, and I myself as your realtor can definitely help you out with that. Number 2 is understanding how to go through the loan and the lending process. Many realtors out there, they'll just connect you like 3 or 4 banks, but really don't know the in-depth of what's it gonna take to really help you get qualified and understand what makes you viable to get a loan in today's market. It's not like 2008 or 2000 or prior, before the crash, where anybody was just getting these crazy rates, and anybody can get a loan, and they only had a year's work experience and all this stuff, and credit scores at 500 and buying homes at 400,000. Like, it was just wild. Can't believe it happened, but it did. But we're here today, and so that's not what happens. And so, as your realtor, I'm able to look through and see, okay, you have this credit score, do you have this type of income? Okay, you have this type of income, you can qualify more or less for a home around this area. Now listen, I'm not a loan specialist, but I've worked in the industry so long in that I do understand some different parameters, that if you're making X amount, you more than likely will be able to qualify in this range. If you and with the rates, with the way rates are going, it's based on your credit score. So I know those things that'll help you out. Say, hey, if you're making about $50K a year, you're probably going to be able to buy a home right around the $200,000 to $250,000 range, maybe close to $280,000. Just depends what you're comfortable with your payment, and so that's a big deal as well. And then number 3 is just to have fun. This is the home buying process. You're buying either your first home, or you're upgrading, or you're downgrading because you're retiring and you have the empty nest, or you're upgrading because you just had another kid or a couple kids, or you're having family move in. Whatever the case is, home buying should be a fun process. just if you're sitting by someone watching this video, just give them a high five and just say, we're gonna buy a home. Like, this is a great process, and congratulations on that. And I'm honored to help you in this process as your realtor. And so those are the three things to just always keep in mind. The contract is a big deal, one, so make sure that you understand that. And I know I'll be explaining that to you very thoroughly. Two, understanding the loan process is a huge piece of the puzzle. That's really 2/3 of the real estate, making sure that you're financed correctly. And three, having fun. Because if you're not having fun, then why buy the home? Right? This home is where you're gonna live at. This is where you're gonna make your space. This is where you're just gonna relax. This is where you're gonna have barbecues. This is all the stuff that you're envisioning. Your kids are gonna grow up in, or your grandkids will come and visit, or you have an empty nest and you're just like, I just want to relax. I've worked so hard my whole life. That's great. Congratulations. So with that being said, thank you so much. If you're interested in having me help you purchase your next home, just click on the link below or just fill out the form real quick, and then I'm also going to send you a free report of homes in the area in Palm Beach County that are for sale right now. Now, it's going to be somewhat of a general list, but then you can email me back and I can send you a customized list based on what you're looking for. All right, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Look forward to speaking with you soon.